Well, hello everyone, I'm Larry and you're watching St. Nick's Farms on YouTube. I really appreciate you joining us here today on the channel. And what I'm working on is I'm in a little bit of a race with the insects. And that is, I've got all of these logs that they're on the ground over here, not really on the ground. I've got them raised up on some smaller logs to get them off the ground. This one here is the one that I started that video that I did where I was installing the sawdust chute on the Wood-Mizer mill, and so I need some more 2x12 by 16, that is full dimension 2x12 by 16. That's what we're working on today. And by the way, at the beginning of the video, you saw the walk around of the Gator, and just to give you an update, I took it to my repair shop, and I had Derek at Tri-Green Equipment to work on it, and he called and said it was ready, and I said, well, what was wrong with it? And he said, well, it was an easy fix. And I said, okay. And he said it was flooded. And I said, you got to be kidding. And he said, no, it was flooded really bad. And said, I got everything, got the spark plugs dried off, got them cleaned up, got the carbon off of them, got the gas out of the exhaust system, blew it out real well, and it's running fine. I don't know. That was really a surprise and a shock to me. I don't know how it got flooded to that extent. I've not had that issue before. Maybe the plugs had gotten fouled, and so they had just got to the point where they weren't firing, and it had got so much fuel or gas, that is, into the cylinders that it just wasn't starting. But anyway, we got all of that running fine. Glad to have it back here on the farm. But come on, let's get started on this, what we're working on, getting this huge log milled, a race against the insects. I took a few minutes this morning and got the mill all oiled up, put oil on the rails, put oil on the chain that raises the mill head up, put oil on the blade guides, and that's necessary. So I checked the oil, put some gas in it, so we should be pretty good to go. Go ahead and put some tension on the blade. I'm sure you've seen before, but this is a Wood-Mizer LT15 start, and I'm going to go ahead and crank the mill or start the mill up and let it be warming up some. I must have a really dull blade on there. I didn't think that I did, but you can see it's been hard to push, but you can see right here where the blade is starting to dip. So I'm thinking that I may have a dull blade. I'm going to go ahead and change the blade on it and see if that makes a difference. Again, right here, we'll see how that does this time. Well, I see now, and this is the joy of sawmilling, but I see what happened. Here's where the blade started to drift earlier, and right here is the problem. And I heard on the new blade even, I heard that little zing when it went over this. I have no idea what this is, but let's see if we can get it out. And probably ruined a brand new blade, but it is what it is. So let's see if we can get that out and make sure we don't ruin another one. I don't know what this is, but it is deep. It doesn't look like a staple. Well, I don't know what it was, and I couldn't get it completely out, so I'm going to see about working around it for a little bit. These are the pieces here, and I'm putting it on my arms because you can't really see them against my glove. But they're big, and they've got these pointed. I almost want to think that they're pieces of chain. Okay, what I've done, I've changed that blade that I had on the mill out, because I think when I put it on and ran over whatever that mystery item is, any damage that it did to that blade was minimum. So because of what I'm about to attempt now, I think this is basically going to be a sacrificial blade. So I went down to the barn and I got one of the blades that I had resharpened several times. So if it does ruin it, coming over this, again, mystery item, which is underneath here, located just about in this position, it won't bother me as much to ruin that blade as it would to ruin an almost brand new blade. So I should be able to get 4 cuts out of this, and the last one down here being that one that probably does the most damage. I don't know how far up in here that piece goes. It would be ideal if I could miss it, but we'll see how that works out. Again, this is the approximate location of that metal. Well, I'm sure you heard it whenever I hit it, and I just decided once I hit it to go ahead and see if it would saw on through it, which it did. And when I did that, I turned the fluid up on the blade to attempt to keep the blade cool throughout the duration of the cut, so that the blade wouldn't break on me, hopefully. It's going to be interesting to see when I turn this over what we find where I cut it in two, to see how many pieces there may still be in it. So let's just take a look at that now. I still can't tell what it is, but I did get 4 full dimension 2x12 by 16s out of that. One of them's got a little bit of a scarring on it from a mystery item. Well, there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here today on St. Nick's Farms. I really do appreciate it, and I really do hope you enjoyed the video. We were fighting the insects originally, but then we turned into fighting the mystery items. I don't know what it was. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new coming through and seeing us for the first time. Don't forget to share it with a friend, and as always, leave a comment down below. So until next time, folks, this is Larry. Hope you have a great one. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.